Okay, I'm the old fart of the group, so I'm really excited to tell you that I'll be facilitating, expediting, homogenizing, misogynizing. Oh, I don't know what I'm saying. We're ranking board games, God damn it.
No, you are not, bitch. I told you he was going to be a child and try and take control of the video, didn't I, Obama? Glad to have you back and wide awake, Joe. If we can get this video to 100 likes, we'll release more than just tier lists for you people.
You people? That's no way to talk to your subscribers.
That's no way to talk to your subscribers.
Stop copying me.
Stop copying me.
Joe, stop enabling this fat man-child.
Joe, stop enabling this fat man-child.
Okay, knock it off. Fuck faces, let's start this list off with a banger. Monopoly.
S tier, although monopolies are much better in real life, let me tell you.
I agree that the game is very fun, but it's not worthy of S tier. It's so long. And if you're not in first, it makes it really hard to make a comeback. Plus, the car is always taken, and I like the car the most.
Yeah, I agree with Obama, and I promise I'm not copying you, bitch ass. I guess when you're a billionaire, you lose touch with the normies to a certain extent, so I'll place this in A tier. Next, we have Risk.
Classic. If my board games don't include world domination, then I don't want it.
Although I can't call in a drone strike or a chopper gunner, it is pretty fun invading countries the old-fashioned way. People always say I ignore what's happening at the border, but they don't know that I'm busy with my border and Risk. We're on day 272, and I can't abandon my dynasty.
All the more reason why you two shouldn't be president. How do you have time for a full game of Risk, Obama?
I'm retired, asshole. Let me live.
I'm not, but I'm not a pussy. My Risk influence stretches across the globe.
Putting this into C tier, it's way too long. More than half of my Risk games go unfinished, and it gets really boring before the game ends. Next up, we have Clue.
Oh, heck yeah, Donald. You got to put this one into S tier. The thrill of the chase, getting closet, and closer to finding the culprit with every turn. And for a board game, the games are actually the perfect amount of time.
Oh, yeah. Nothing satisfies more than a great murder mystery. One that I am directly involved with, if possible.
Okay, since I'm the only one who hasn't murdered anyone in a maniacal fashion, I'm putting this into A tier.
You fucking bitch.
Soft butter ass nigga.
Right, I'm a little scared, so moving on, we have the Game of Life.
Wait, hold up. You mean real life or life the board game? You are so fucking confusing, Trump.
Yet, Trump, you're not being very clear or concise.
Didn't know I was supposed to be teaching a kindergarten class right now, Joe. I apologize. The board Game of Life is okay. I'd say it's not overwhelming, not underwhelming. And hey, when it comes to it, it really comes down to money. I'd give it B tier.
See, this is why I hate ranking this with this asswipe. B tier, how do you sleep at night?
With a McDonald's large Coke and a hot blonde.
Not gonna lie, that sounds bussin'.
Shut up, Joe. Life is so much fun to play with friends. It's like just as much fun fucking with your friends in this game as it is fucking with them in real life. When you get a great spin, it feels like you're on Wheel of Fortune, and the competitive dynamic is unique to this game. Put it into S tier.
Life is some of the best cereal ever. Oh, wait, no, wrong topic, Joe. Ah, yes, the Game of Life. I remember playing this with Hunter as a little incy-wincy crack baby and trying to teach him some of life's hard lessons through this board game. God, I'm such a great dad. A DILF, some would say. Put it into B tier, Donald. It's good old-fashioned fun for the whole family.
B tier it is, Joe. Almost brought a tear to my eye hearing about you and that little crack baby. Next, we'll be ranking Boggle.
Yeah, Boggle, my nigga, this is the one.
Yeah, dog, this game is mind-boggling.
You asshole.
S tier right now. Go, 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 go.
Time is ticking, Donald. S tier right now, or I will slang this mandingo schlong across your face.
Who am I kidding? This is S tier. Okay, next up we have Chutes and Ladders.
This game had a nice concept, but the execution was awful. Put it into C tier for a good effort.
We don't reward good efforts, Obama. That's why your presidency was such a disgrace. The people want results, not your pussy-ass effort.
This game sucks. What the fuck kind of great concept are you talking about, Barack? Fucking snakes and fucking ladders? Ooh, very clever. You know what to do, Donald.
Ash. Seriously, I've never spoken to anyone who likes this shit. Okay, next, and finally we have Scrabble.
Scrabble is the best. I mean the best. You can't play Scrabble and not instantly bond with whoever you're playing with.
Joe, we all know you can't play Scrabble because there are no teleprompters telling you what to spell. What do you think? We were born yesterday?
Yeah, Joe, your vocabulary is non-existent. You're not fooling anybody. But the game itself is one of a king. Words with Friends of Scrabble is the best board game, hands down.
My vocabulary rivals those of the most well-spoken and articulate sires in all of them. And wordplay and diction have a charm in and of themselves, and I beg for one of you unsophisticated ninny-wagons to beat me in a game of Scrabble.
S tier, no questions asked. That was pretty good, Joe, but we know you read that off the internet.
Gosh darn it.
See you later, dickhead. Right, boys? America would not be America if there wasn't 26 holidays in a year. That's one holiday every other week. I hate to say it, but we're all fat fucks deep down. Being a fat fuck is actually quite American. Feel free to quote me on that. Anyway, like and subscribe. We're about to get into the holidays today.
I can't recall 26 of these. I got to go to bed by 8 o'clock.
Of course, we're not ranking all 26 holidays, Joe. The fuck is wrong with you? Do you think I have time to sit here all day?
Men, stop fucking around, please. If you think Joe needs more sleep, put an emoji of the moon in the comments.
All right, stop shilling, you greedy capitalist pig.
Yeah, seriously, Donald, can you give it a break for 10 minutes?
No, haven't you guys seen that movie, Always Be Closing? I'll always about my bag, boys.
Always about that McDonald's bag.
I just imagine Donald with a sack of presents, a thick white beard, eating cookies in my kitchen, while he sells all my gifts on eBay.
I'm richer than both of you broke boys will ever be. What the hell do you two know about making money?
Fair point. I have to respect you for that. You do know how to make money more than Obama and I.
Yeah, so the next time you talk, I better be hearing money calling. Okay, first up, what do we think about Halloween?
It's an S-tier Trump. Don't you know that all presidents are satanic, and we love a little spooky season?
Joe, every time Halloween comes around, you look like a stupid child. So happy to be dressed up like a clown. Wait a minute, that's just your everyday attire.
Yo, that was cold. Donald, what the hell? You dressed up as Mr. Krabs last year, and you absolutely loved it.
It wasn't me. Everybody else loved it too. You can't resist a little bit of Mr. Krabs' charm.
Yeah, I like to dress up a lot. So what? It's only cool when Michelle does it.
I didn't even insult you. That was Trump. But anyway, I mean, free candy, outfits, football season, crazy parties, and gang violence. I can't see what's not to love about this.
The gang violence part I don't really care for.
Don't you guys remember bobbing for apples, doing a bunch of weird shit during Halloween when you were little?
Yeah, but no one actually enjoys popping for apples, you weird sick fuck.
Yeah, I don't give Bob for apples to do with Halloween.
And I also think Halloween is just a little bit worse than the other holidays, but not by much. Halloween college parties have made some of the best memories of my life. I'm going to throw this into A tier as one of the best holidays, but definitely not the best. Next up, what do y'all think about Thanksgiving?
Not gonna lie, this shit is lame, plus all the food. My family makes like sweet potato pie, collard greens, I just don't like.
Yeah, not gonna lie. Thanksgiving for black people is not as good as it is for white people.
See, now that's not exactly what I said.
It's true, we'll be slobbing on apple pie, and you'll be slobbing on sweet potato pie. We'll be eating stuffing and cranberry sauce, and you'll be eating whatever the fuck your family decides to make.
You know, I would like some apple pie. Michelle will only make sweet potato and pumpkin pies.
That's really sad, but to be honest with you, isn't. Thanksgiving just like a dinner? Why do we celebrate abusing Indians anyway?
They're not Indians, they're Native Americans. Joe, please.
Straight facts, though. Thanksgiving is literally just a large meal. This holiday fucking sucks. Throw it into trash here.
Straight to trash here. Okay, next time, what do we think about New Year's Eve?
Pretty fun time when I'm not getting obliterated and making awful life decisions.
This could honestly be the best holiday. I mean, think about it. New year, new beginnings, new goals. People really do the most ratchet shit on New Year's Eve.
Definitely agree with both you men. New Year's Eve gets so wild that I always wake up the next day without clothes. There aren't even gifts. And this holiday blows all the other holidays out of the water. S tier for New Year's.
Yeah, you always get blackout drunk on New Year's. You fucking pussy.
Donald might be the biggest lightweight I've ever seen, which is ironic because he's really fat.
Yeah, he always tries to make out with me too. You're so cute, Donnie.
Pause. Okay, now what do we think about St. Patrick's Day?
St. Patty's Day, bussin', Irish soda bread, makes my dick hard.
That's disgusting, Joe. What is it about St. Patrick's Day that turns you on so much?
Mostly just the color green.
You sound a bit loopy, and plus his holiday sucks balls.
Actually, there are a lot of parties on St. Patrick's Day that you're not invited to, Obama.
Yeah, there are a lot of people who don't do anything on St. Patrick's Day. Couldn't be me, lads.
Yeah, I know exactly how you feel, bro. I'm throwing St. Patty's Day into B tier. Next time, what we think about Juneteenth. Oh, wait, actually, I can't go there because everything is politically correct nowadays. And my video will get absolutely 0 views if I say anything negative about the trans community. Okay, moving on. We have the 4th of July. Wait a minute, we can't be proud of our country anymore either with the soulless bag of bones that's in the White House. Okay, next we think about Cinco de Mayo.
You are a fucking riot.
A riot where? Why wasn't I invited?
All it took was a simple word to trigger Joe.
You can't talk shit about all those other holidays and then just wham, Cinco de Mayo.
I can do whatever I want to you, tranny fucker. I built the biggest wall in the history of walls, and the Mexican people still love me more than you.
Holy shit, that was enough to wake me up. I mean, Cinco de Mayo is the bomb, Obama. I really don't understand your point.
Oh my God, Joe. The holiday itself is quite fun, but you of all people should know the point I'm trying to make.
I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about, Obama.
I mean, that being said, it's a pretty sick holiday and not as good as Christmas or Halloween. But I would throw this bad boy into B tier. Okay, next up, what are we thinking about the 4th of July?
It's a pretty cool holiday, but I mean, it's a little bit overboard.
Obama? You hate America? Who are you kidding? Spoken like a true Democrat.
Speaking of which, Democrat is such a terrible name for a party. Can we be the Demo Lions?
Shut the hell up, Joe. What is it with this holiday? It's literally just a barbecue.
We celebrate the Day of Independence from Great Britain, you fucking cummie.
Yeah, Barack, it's more than just a barbecue, you dipshit. People also put up their flags and get really drunk and act really stupid. And how can you forget about the fireworks?
You see, even Joe is more American than Obama, and I'm not even sure he's a real person.
Yeah, whatever, you can keep this shit. I'm gonna go D tier.
That's despicable. I was going to go C tier, though.
Yeah, well, both of you guys are really just pricks with little to no nationalism or pride in your country. I'm going to slam this one right into A tier. And that's pretty much it for the holidays, boys. I don't really know of other ones that I actually give a fuck about. Take care, folks.
All right, guys, I'm clearly the most athletic one of the group, and today we're ranking sports. Make sure to hit the like button and we'll get started.
Obama, I'm obviously the athletic one. Obama, look at my broad shoulders.
You might make a good lineman or a CC Sabathia type pitcher, but other than that, you are unathletic as shit. By the way, subscribe or you ain't a real G.
Quiet down, Joe. You look like you would snap in half if you touched any sort of ball.
Enough bickering. You two are both unable to run a full mile. Okay, first up, we'll be ranking tennis in honor of the Masters this week.
Tennis, Obama, is only played by people of class. What would a low-life Democrat like yourself be doing on the tennis court?
The tennis is an amazing game. I always love watching the ball boys sprint onto the court to retrieve the balls. I even hired one for the White House. His name's George, and he wears a spiky collar.
Joe, your administration is one big swingers party.
Please, I just got a mental image of Pete Buttigieg plowing that press secretary. Gene of yours. Disgusting.
Yeah, and that Department of Energy head who's a furry, what the hell is his deal? The bald guy who keeps stealing suitcases from the baggage claim like he has a random monthly subscription box or something, only they are random suitcases with other people's belongings.
Oh, you mean my buddy Sam? We had to let him go, unfortunately, but he's still a close friend and my favorite furry. He played a lot of tennis.
Maybe tennis isn't a symbol of class after all.
No, it still is. There are just a few bad apples.
Or a bad orange in your case, Trump.
No such thing as a bad orange, Joe.
That's facts. I'm going to go C tier for this one because it really doesn't take a freak of nature to run around a small square and hit a tiny ball with a massive racket.
It's also literally a swingers party if you think about it.
Shut up, Ho. Wait a minute. Ho Biden has a nice ring to it. All right? How do you guys feel about baseball?
The most American thing in the world, but it's just too fucking boring to watch. You'll never catch me at a baseball game. Plus, that proposal thing at the ball game makes me uncomfortable. I married Melanie in an underground bunker in Tijuana.
Think?
Yeah, not judging or anything, but you could have done it above ground.
In retrospect, I think one of my 6,000 restaurants would have been better.
Wow, that's sad.
Pipe down soy boy.
Not gonna lie. I don't know anyone who doesn't think baseball is a little slow, but it's a great watch. I mean, it takes me 3 whole minutes to get out of bed, so I think the pace is phenomenal.
Phenomenal. Joe, how you can be so out of touch with reality.
Was just going to say that's phenomenally pathetic. Baseball deserves A tier. There is not enough hand-to-hand combat.
We're not ranking sports on their brutality factor, Donald. I really think you need help. Look, baseball is a phenomenal game, but it's just so much more fun to play than it is to watch. Gonna go A tier because it kept my dad sane enough to deal with my mom. Okay, anyway, how do we feel about football?
You know that Black Lives Matter shit really pisses me off. Fake news.
Bitch ass, shut the hell up.
No, you shut the hell up, cocksucker.
If anyone's sucking any cock around here, it's gonna be May.
Whoa, Joe, what the hell is that shit?
Yo, for real, dog.
Anyone see where my Doritos went?
Up your ass, probably.
Yo, bro, get some help. Yo, for real, I'm putting this into S tier.
Good.
My ass is a little bit sunburnt.
Wow, good to know. Okay, what do you think about hockey?
Mattress hockey is better.
Shut the hell up. Nobody wants to imagine 2 bags of brittle bones making love.
Why not the sounds we make are quite nice.
Oh, God, Joe, for fuck's sake, what do you think about ice hockey? Not mattress hockey.
Oh, yeah, well, ice hockey is quite a nice sport, but I just can't play it. The lack of solid ground makes it even harder for me to stay vertical. And Jill always has to drag me across the ice because I keep falling down. Great place to meet kids, though.
Holy shit, Joe, you are straight out of a horror film.
Really wish the FBI wasn't reporting to you right now. Those boys would have a field day with your ass.
That also sounds quite nice. Anywho, I'd give it a B tier.
You gay boy, let me see. Ice hockey is a tough one, gentlemen. Literally. The players are some of the toughest people I've ever met, but they also lack the most intelligence. It's always an amazing time watching ice hockey, and it's even more electrifying in person. I'm going to go A tier.
Yeah, hockey games are always a wild time. It's hard to find something that's more energizing than fucking my gay lover or smoking crack, but ice hockey provides that rush for me.
What the fuck?
Felt that in my soul. Called that Obama trauma.
What? Am I the only one who isn't a total pervert?
You're the only one whose face looks like the inside of a cantaloupe, seeds included.
Yes, well, at least I don't look like a fucking Snickers bar.
You racist bastard.
No, Joe, this light-skin-ass pussy fart is literally the physical embodiment of a Snickers bar.
This light-skin-ass Snickers bar will force its way down your windpipe and choke you to death.
Yeah, because you love sucking dick.
What? No, the allegations are not true. Okay, I'm going to put ice hockey into A tier, although this is white people shit. So what do you think about basketball?
Love basketball. The feeling of the bat hitting the wicker baskets is amazing.
Joe, you need to take your dementia pills.
Yes, why back in the day we used to whittle down the shaft where the base meets the head, and then we'd rub 2 stick together and try to make magic. And then the birdies would fly away, away, away.
Away from me. Enough of this shit, Joe. Can't you wait 10 fucking minutes without having to smoke some crack?
Can you go more than 10 minutes without having to eat some crack?
Joe, how did that sentence come out and the other ones didn't?
Because he's so fucking used to feeling embarrassed over the diarrhea of the mouth he so frequently has. Literally has IBS of the mouth.
Yeah, your mouth is full of shit, Joe.
Hey, it's a real condition. Can't stand when people discriminate because of oral IBS syndrome. Like, fuck, I hate when Kamala yells at me for disappearing from my press conferences to handle my oral IBS.
You are a walking, falling skill issue, Joe.
Love that you can't even deny that you have shitstorms coming out of your mouth.
Oh, you know what else I can't deny? That Michelle has a schlong.
No kizzy, he got you, Obama. That wasn't even shit. That was straight diamond.
Yeah, diamond butt plug action, talk about my wife again, and I'll beat you so hard you'll wish you were never cloned.
I'm not a clone. I'm just half lizard. Don't you know the human brain is 99% reptilian? That's why my basketball game is so
Only
good.
thing
I'm
that
tall and slither around the
is
court.
your hallucinations when your crackhead ass is stoned out of his mind thinking he can one-on-one me. Basketball is a great sport. All you need is a hoop to play, and you can throw just about anything in that sucker.
Agreed, basketball is a great sport, fun to play with many variations like knockout, 3v3, 21, and horse. Plus, the giants you see playing at the professional level are awe-inspiring. So tall.
All right, Obama, why don't you just suck one off?
Whoa, now, Trump, keep those chapped lips and sunburned eyes quiet. I'm putting this into S tier. All right, what do you guys think about soccer?
Bunch of foot fairies running around everywhere like Obama running around for some dick.
Boom, get flambéed Obama.
Shut the fuck up, Joe. You can't even run. God must be so disappointed in you for giving you two perfectly good legs and you can't even use them.
It's all good, Obama. You clearly never got a BJ in a wheelchair.
Whoa, what the fuck? Joe, I've never heard anyone ask their partner to blow them in a wheelchair. Maybe a blumpkin, but def not a wheelchair. You're sick.
I know I'm pretty sick. My lifestyle is unattainable to most.
Slow your roll, Boulevard! That was not a flex, saying you cop Dome in a wheelchair.
This needed to happen, Joe. I'm sorry.
Look, Dwayne, my name is Joe Biden.
It doesn't matter what your name is. Take that yee lame excuse making ass back to the gym, pony soldier.
Yes, I am a first-degree pony soldier in the 5th Rainbow Infantry Division.
Oh, not this shit again, you dementia-ridden asshole.
This is getting out of hand. Look, Rock, you can go now. And Joe, please learn your lesson about disabled sex not being a good fantasy. And please don't let any more diarrhea out of that mouth of yours again.
Always attacking my oral IBS syndrome.
For crying out loud, Joe, not everything is a medical condition. You're just stupid. Plain and simple. So what do you think about soccer?
Oh, what? Soccer. Soccer is cool, but have you played Rocket League?
You know, as crazy as it sounds, he made a good point. Good recovery, Joe.
Thank you, my bubble spoon.
For Christ's sake, just prove me wrong. Why don't you?
Okay, yeah, Rocket League is like one of the best games of all time. And it's so awesome to be able to play soccer with a car and jetpacks.
Yep, but let's be real. It's nothing without soccer, and soccer itself is the most watched sport worldwide. And with ratings like that, you got to go S tier.
Donald, shut the hell up. Nobody even knew what The Apprentice was until you were 10 years done with your last season of about 12 fucking forgettable seasons.
Forgettable. Why, I ought to take you out to a nice BBQ dinner and never talk to you again.
Oh, God, that sounds terrible.
I knew Obama would hate being played like that. All he wants is to find his other brokeback rancher with plenty of good crack. I'm right here, baby. Come home.
Holy guacamole. You are one sad sack of onions because if I ever said that, I would have to castrate myself and change my entire identity to a lower status human being just to be able to look at myself in the mirror.
Yeah, Dwayne, go away, okay? I already told you to fuck off.
Mr. Trump, you are a true warrior, a man of great honor, and I respect you. So off fuck I will.
I'm so scarred.
Pussy ass bitch. Okay, as I was saying before, the Mongoloid clown joined soccer is an amazing sport. Even though you don't touch the ball with your hands, you use your hands to play still and have the occasional throw-ins. But women's soccer, hell no, always slow, boring as shot, and ends on penalty kicks because they can't score in the regular time. Gotta have Michelle do something about that. Going S tier, what do we think about UFC?
The UFC could use a guy like me.
Joe, you're a fucking Scooby-Doo belt in jiu-jitsu. You pretty much are on all fours all the time.
Is that someone projecting, I hear?
No cap. Obama just can't stop with these fantasies. I bet you go on meat spin for fun.
Joe, I take kickboxing classes every week and would sure as hell beat your ass if it wasn't considered elderly abuse or medical malpractice.
Medical malpractice like what they did when they ripped your ugly ass out the womb.
Goddamn. Cook Joey.
Cook my boy Trump up something to eat, would you?
Okay, you bitch, you look uglier than Ugly Betty with a testosterone abuse problem.
Oh, I'm eating this up right now.
I would knock your bitch ass out with one finger.
Your fingers are frailer than Brownie Brittle.
Fuck you, Trump. This one finger has enough knockout power to send your eye straight through the back of your head.
That's an eye poke, and it's not legal in the UFC, dumbass. I'd put you in a Kimura so fast, you'll be wondering where Manshell is for her nightcap BJ in under 10 seconds.
Joe, you can't even bend any of your joints. How are you going to pull that one off, you old fuck?
Bro, I've made so many people tap out. Just go to my promo video, type in BidenBlastYourBitch.com.
Joe, this is not you. This is compilation of Kamsat Shamayev choking people out with his legs.
Darn it, I thought we looked pretty similar.
Similar in that his legs are kind of skinny, but other than that, you look like the dead aliens they just found in Mexico.
Goddamn, that was rough, Joe.
I'm retiring.
You know that's definitely for the best, Joe. Okay, I'm putting this into S tier. Subscribe and tell me in the comments if you want a part 2.
Six-legged gypsy prostitute is my favorite card game. When Houdini was lost in the love seat, where did the buttersticks go?
Hi, yes, this is Obama. Sorry about that. I had an old meth addict just verbally abuse me about a six-legged prostitute. I gotta go, Mike.
Beta cuck.
Where did the buttersticks go? Ooh, that was a bit more than I wanted to hear. How's Mike?
Mike is good. Oh, gosh darn it, I fell for it.
Pathetic.
Whoa, now, Donald, take it easy. Okay, first up, we're ranking Go Fish.
Stupid game. Pointless, really. And what the hell does it have to do with fish? CA tier.
Do you hear yourself? Don't worry about the fish. It's just a name you asshat. Go Fish has been bringing the cousins together for fun for decades. Even the kids under 7 can play it and even win.
That's exactly why I love the game, Obama. S tier.
Why do pedophiles always get away with everything?
For real, Go Fish into S tier. The guy is protected from everything.
I stay strapped 24/7. Didn't you see the ball gag in my mouth at the last press conference?
No, I must have missed that. Or you were thinking about the flight there, you weirdo.
You're right. It was Mile High Club theme that day. Speaking of which, I was playing Blackjack on Kamala's ass cheeks on that flight. What do we think about Blackjack?
Kamala's ass? You didn't need that big of a table.
Get the fuck out of my ear talking about Kamala's ass cheeks and ball gags on your private jet trips to work. Blackjack is clearly an S tier. Whenever I go to the casino, I don't even move from the blackjack table. I just stay there and blow it all.
For real, I just yell, take my money and put $1 on the main game and $1,000 on the side bets. S tier. Did you have side bets on Kamala's ass, Joe?
Whoa, Trump, that's too far, bro. But yes, 3 side bets on each cheek, and then a cinnamon swirl house side bet right on Kamala's butthole, which swallows the chip immediately if I don't get 2 black suited cards and 1 heart suited card for 21 with a 69-1 payout.
Is this what they're putting in children's books now, Joe?
Oh, shit. Kamala just left me a 4-minute voicemail. I better stop talking. Best S tier of my life. Next up, let's rank Rummy.
Rummy always reminds me of barrels.
You remind me of a barrel.
Shut up, Sleepy Joe. Rummy is a classical game, I'm sure, but does anyone know how to play it? I think I've only played this like once in my lifetime.
It's boring. I'd go trash tier. This was for like sailors back in the day. And I hate the water.
We know.
Rummy wasn't just for the sailors, Obama. That's just your insecurity over your fear of water talking. I remember playing this with my Amish buddies when they would sneak me into their lovely gated community with their huge houses and huge cows. Those were the outcasts of the Amish. They secretly brewed their own rum for rummy nights, and then we'd play rummy and drink rum all night.
Say that shit again. I'll beat your ass so hard you'll never want to even rhyme with the word rum again.
Damn, Donald, that was stone cold. I can tell why they chose you for WWE now.
'Cause he's fake shiny and plastic like an apple at the supermarket. Going C tier with this one. What do we think about UNO?
I always get overly aggressive while playing Uno. I can't just tell Joe to take 14 cards. I have to say, Joe, take fucking 15 card right now, pussy.
Yeah, that always makes me nervous. I hate the P word.
Uno is one of those games where there is a lot of ups and downs, a roller coaster of emotions, and that makes the game good. Got to go S tier too, because they even have the digital version on a lot of consoles now.
Fair point, Donald. I've lost a couple good friends over this after getting cards thrown at me and my furniture overthrown. I've even been choked out in a Kimura while playing this once. This tier, I don't know, I've ruined a lot of good friendships because of this game. I'm going to go B tier.
That shit makes me jealous, homie. Come down to Chirac and I'd do worse.
Chirac, he's a good barber. Why do you ask? Alrighty, next up we have Texas Hold'em.
Blackjack is better.
Quiet bitch ass, this shit is goated. Everyone knows I'm the big bomber, I mean daddy, when I enter the table.
And they know who the broke boy is when you leave too. I do one thing though, bitch they come. Still better than suckers who play Texas Hold'em though.
Look,
Placing
Joe.
these all the way in B tier though. The shawties love me because of my dough, bro. Yo, that was fire. Okay, next up we have Signs. Anyone ever play this?
No idea what that is.
Well, it's a pretty fun game. Google it, and also like the video while you're at it. Okay, which card games are left? Putting this into A tier. What's that game black people like?
Spades.
Oh, yeah,
Come
that
here,
one.
Joe. I'm about to Tasmanian devil your ass around the whole Washington, D.C. metro area.
Do you like it?
Well, yes, but don't just blatantly ignore the point I just made, you racist ass. But nah, homie. You know, a little Spades, a little malt liquor, a little guala, you know?
No, I don't know.
You don't know anything, Joe. Sad.
I know I fucked your mom last night.
What in your dreams? You're asleep right now, I bet.
I wouldn't doubt it. Honestly, sleepy fuck.
You didn't have to go there, Joe. Plus, Spades is a pretty fire card game. It gets the blood pumping, definitely. And I always have a rowdy old time with the boys when we play. I'd go B tier, though, because Uno definitely gives me much more of an adrenaline rush.
Spades is definitely rowdy as fuck, Donald. The best thing is it doesn't usually get violent like Uno unless there is a lot of liquor involved. But it's definitely an S-tier card game. Don't know what the fuck goes on at your family gatherings?
All right, well, I'm just going to put this into C tier because I really don't fucking like you anymore, Obama. I don't like anyone anymore because of all the times they have made fun of me for falling up the stairs. Hey, Joe, how about you try falling down the stairs instead of up the stairs sometime? It must be real slippery on those steps, huh, Joe? I'm so fucking sick of it. I can't take it anymore. Can't a guy just drag his feet along an airplane staircase at his own detriment if he wants to? Fuck, I'm going to lose my shit. Okay, delightful. So what do we think of Solitaire?
Joe, you are so fucking strange, my guy.
Yeah, Ninja, what the hell was on your mind when you said that? Are you on the newest zombie drug or...
Obama, yes, the drug is called Solitaire. And nothing hits more than playing Solitaire in the Oval Office with a rich Cohiba and a Mai Tai. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go back to my desk, put my sunglasses on, and play Solitaire now. Bye, bitch ass. Gratata bow.
I don't know about this guy, Obama. Boring ass Sleepy Joe. I would have gone S tier too, though.
Same.
What up, gang? It's me, your Ice Princess Polar Bear Joe Biden.
Ice Princess Polar Bear?
Yeah, whatever. Listen, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button, because no one be spitting truth bombs like me.
Donald, did you ever release your tax forms?
Wait, don't forget about me, boys towers here. Joe Biden is the greatest skier of all time. Hear me out on this one.
Okay, I'm listening.
Yes, I've seen Joe tackle the difficult mountains of the Catskills, the French Alps, Bear Mountain, Vermont, Woodlock Pines in Denver, Colorado. His head just nods perfectly when he's sleeping with his head underneath him bobbing left and right. I've never seen someone ski without being awake before.
He does everything else while he's asleep, so that doesn't really surprise me, to be honest with you.
Listen, so what? I like to get a little shut-eye sometimes. Yeah?
Okay, so I'm guessing we're putting skiing into S tier then?
Well, I think skiing is much easier than snowboarding, especially for a fat fuck like myself. So, yeah, I think I'm going to put it over into S tier.
Yeah, suck a dick. Donald, this is my tier list. Going straight into S tier, though. To go out, what do you guys think about snowboarding?
You know, I used to think snowboarding was cool until I saw Joe go all the way down 2 double black diamonds with his eyes closed. Way cooler than any trick you can do on a snowboard.
I'm sure there'd be footage of this all over the internet if it actually happened. Snowboarding is like skiing, but I think it's cooler. Definitely not as easy.
Yes, Obama, if it's not easy, then you probably can't do it.
Maybe I fall down every time I try, but still, fuck you, Donald.
I just hear a bunch of birds chirping since nobody here can snowboard, besides Obama and myself. I'm going to put snowboarding today. It's just as fun as skiing, pretty much.
You're not even going to listen to any takes?
No, I'm just going to say my piece and run away just like on my press conferences. Run away.
Oh, my God. Okay, good. He's coming back.
Just kidding, guys. Okay, what do you think about ice skating?
Lame.
So lame. I mean, what's the point of just moving around? How is that fun?
I just don't understand how people can stand up straight on these things.
Well, they don't have the weight of 300 pounds of pressure weighing on a half-inch skating blade.
Shut up. Even know how to ice skate either. You just drive the Zamboni.
Yeah, which means I know more about the ice than all of you.
Isn't this the part where you say it's white people shit and criticize all of us for enjoying it?
I'm not in that type of mood this week, George.
I mean, Michelle must have put it down pretty well this week then.
Not sure what you mean by put it down, but she's doing well. Thank you for asking.
Obama, don't pretend like you don't know what we're talking about or that your wife's pronouns are he and him.
Oh, fuck you guys.
So yeah, anyway, you never told us what you thought about ice skating, Joe, you dumb fuck. I wouldn't put it any higher than C tier, but I know you motherfuckers aren't going to listen to me.
Sometimes when I sleep, I hear the voice of Donald Trump crying. So, Donald, you can literally just go to hell with that. Ice skating is fun, but it has absolutely no goal, no purpose. It's like a lazy, unemployed man. If we were ranking hockey and put it in a steer, since we're just doing ice skating, Blades of Glory is the only thing that comes to mind, which was just an okay movie. So we got to throw this into C tier.
Well, if you sleep 24/7, then that's bound to happen at some point, Joe.
Are you really this stupid? Oh, Lord Joe.
Thank you, Donald. So what do you guys think about bowling?
I'm glad that you put this in the winter activities tier list instead of the sports list, because there's not even enough competition in this to call it a sport.
I don't know what you're capping about. Bowling has lots of competition. We should go on the Tuesday $1 game, bowling nights.
George, come through on a Tuesday night and see what's up, pussy.
Joe, you resemble a bowling pin more so than any one of us here.
No, I don't. That doesn't make any sense.
Shut the hell up, Joe. Every time we play Mario Party, and you have to bowl with those Cooper shells. You always go straight to the gutter.
If it was real bowling, I could see how that would apply. But this is Mario Party, so I don't really understand.
Yeah, fuck what, that made no sense.
If your mother truckers places anywhere below ADR, you literally are no fun.
You're like the biggest party pooper ever. Obama drone striking kids in Syria. Don't think that's like the Grim Reaper of fun?
Get the fuck out of here, Donald, before I get my remote control.
Oh my God, do you kiss your tranny with that mouth?
I sure hope not anyway before I get drowned out by the nonsense. I just want to say that bowling is pretty fun. I wouldn't put it below A tier.
Put it in D tier, it's trash.
All right, what do we think about snowball fighting?
Goated, absolutely goated.
Yeah, nothing like a good old snowball fight. Starts out very friendly and lighthearted. Before the end of the night, you're airing out your frustration, hoping that motherfucker breaks his nose.
I'd go S tier, but only if I'm allowed to make forts.
Of course, you can make forts. We're not talking about free reign, snowball fights, or hitting people on the sidewalk. We're talking about all-out warfare.
All right, so we're going S tier.
Yes, quiet. Obama, get the hell out of here real quick.
Okay, damn, B.
All right, there we go. Now, what are you bozos thinking about sledding?
You might as well call me fucking Santa Claus because I love to sled.
I can think of a whole host of reasons to call you Santa Claus.
You should have seen that one coming, Donald.
Maybe we should call you Sarah, because you're massive red all the time and love spreading cheer, just like HIV.
Completely false.
Easy there. D money. Let's not get too carried away. Sledding is very fun. I honestly like it a little bit better than skiing. But that's just me. I don't know.
Yeah, George, you're one of the most sensible people I know. Donald, you're a fucking scumbag. Sledding is going into S tier. Shit is garbage. Okay.
Yeah, for real? Who the fuck do they think?
But I'm smacking your ass in rust next time I see you.
Anybody play RuneScape?
I'm just going to put gaming into S tier. Yeah, I fucking love that game. I'm 99 and everything.
Holy shit. He's right. He's number 10 on the leaderboard, Sleepy Joe. He's right there.
No way, bro.
Yes, way, bro. Why do you think I'm so sleepy all the time? I'd be grinding on that shit all day.
Trust me, I believe it, not just because you're a lazy sack of shit, but because RuneScape is quite possibly the greatest MMORPG of all time.
Okay, it's true. I have to agree with you, Trump. This game is one of the most creative and well-thought-out games of all time. It's like the perfect winter activity to get you through the cold season.
Straight facts. There's nothing better than closing up with some hot chocolate and your RuneLite plug-in.
Oh yeah, I'm about to play some Guardians of the Rift right now. Who's with me, boys?
I would, but I still can't craft blood runes.
Oh my God, you fucking noob. You probably can't even play the game.
That's okay, I can't craft the blood runes either. Joe, you're a fucking loser.
Oh my God, I can hear the jealousy in your voice, George. Maybe one day you'll craft as many runes as me.
Yeah, okay, this is definitely an S-tier winter activity. I'm logging in to play some God Wars Dungeon right now. What do we think about filing taxes?
Oh, wait a minute. Something just came up. I think I have to go.
Come on, Donnie, it's not that bad. You can just have your taxes done with Better Business Bureau. They can do W-2s, process payroll, K-1AS, workers' comp, and any other employee. Drop BBB in the comments below if you want help. Doing your payroll, taxes, or workers' comp.
Yeah, what the fuck? Obama doing taxes. Don't you know we don't pay taxes?
Then you're royally fucked, Joe. 10 years from now, the government is going to come and collect all of the unpaid taxes, and if you can't pay, they'll just throw you in jail.
Yeah, look at what they did to me, Joe.
I would do much better in pricing than you. Nobody would want to clap my cheeks.
Yeah, I believe that. What are we thinking about ice fishing?
Ice fishing. Didn't you grow up in Puerto Rico?
As someone who's actually gone ice fishing, I can tell you it's one of the worst experiences a man can endure. It's freezing cold on the water. You might as well just ask if we like freezing our nuts off on the water while we wait in a cramped boat all day.
I can't go ice fishing either. I completely freeze over in about 2 hours.
Yeah, you're right. That was a stupid suggestion. I'm going to throw this into trash tier. To be honest, all I really do in the winter and have sex.
That's disgusting. Obama, we don't need to know that.
I just had the sickest image popped into my head. Please leave me alone.
All right, George, everyone needs a little space sometimes anyway. I got to go back to Michelle. She's waiting for me in bed. Let me know if you guys want to meet at Draenor Village later.
Oh, by the way, guys, before you leave, I'm going to put the link to my pet wear store below. If any of your furry friends need a jacket or a warm coat for the winter, don't forget to support your boy. Trumpy, grumpy, wumpy with the dumpy signing out.